A 26-year Cincinnati police veteran is ceremonially sworn in today at the Underground Railroad Freedom Center as the department's new chief. The city named Elliot Isaac acting chief after Jeffrey Blackwell's firing in September. He's a 49-year-old who grew up here. People who responded to a city survey said they wanted the new police chief to emphasize department morale and community policing. They also preferred a chief from within the department, unlike the last two. Deb Dixon is live right now with the brand new chief. Deb?
I am live with the brand new chief. You got your checking out your new badge there, huh?
I'm making sure it's pinned on so it doesn't fall off.
The 15th police chief in the city of Cincinnati. It's kind of amazing because the chiefs stay around a long, long time. But you're up there, you're looking at it, all these people and your parents and your daughters and the city of Cincinnati. And what do you think of it?
You know, it's a tremendous feeling. I'm truly blessed to have this opportunity. This is a great police department and a great city, and anyone would be humbled to be honored in such a way.
Here at the Freedom Center is a nod to the collaborative. I think it's important that you were here when an agreement on how to police and work with the community and communicate with the community was developed. It's not a document, it's a work in progress. You talked a lot about a collaborative. That means a lot.
It does. It's an agreement that has turned into a philosophy. It's a way of policing. It's about policing community coming together, holding each other accountable, and working together to solve the problems that we face as citizens in Cincinnati.
And as Mayor Cranley said, a lot of people look to Cincinnati, look at this police department, a lot of these troubled departments, and say, we got to do what they do. Thank you, Chief. Congratulations. And I'm going to say this, see this little thing here, Rob? That is a big deal too. It's a little pin, but it's a big deal. And people are going to notice that something's changed when they see Chief Elliot Isaac. Here at the Cincinnati Police Historical Society are photos of the city's chiefs. They were called superintendents for a while. That changed with Colonel Philip Deitsch, chief from 1886 to 1903.
And Colonel Deitsch, and he started out as superintendent and then changed over to chief, and it's been chief ever since.
There have not been a lot of Cincinnati chiefs because they stuck around a long time. William Copeland, for example, was chief from 1912 to 1934. But in all these historic photos, one thing did not change.
We can trace the eagle all the way back to the Civil War era.
The eagle, the Cincinnati police chief's insignia.
But this is the shoulder strap, the military shoulder strap eagle that our chiefs and superintendents were using from 1860 to probably 1915, 1920.
And then they moved on.
And then they moved to the metal eagles.
You haven't seen the eagle on a Cincinnati police chief the last 4 years. When Chief James Craig came here in 2012, he brought a little bit of L.A. with him. He was a cop there for years.
Historically, the L.A., the Los Angeles chief is a 4-star rank. So he was chief, so he
took the L.A. history.
Took the L.A. history, correct.
Craig's successor, Jeffrey Blackwell, kept the 4-star general look and added a gold laurel leaf to the top of his hat. Now you can only see these gold stars and embellished hat at the museum, not on Chief Elliot Isaac. For him, it's back to tradition, back to the eagle.
Going from a 4-star rank as chief back to the traditional rank of a colonel, which is specified or signified by an eagle, a spread-wing eagle.
And Rob, being at the museum and looking back at all the faces of the police chiefs, of course, Elliot Isaac is the first black chief picked from within the Cincinnati Police Department. And that really matters to the community, they say, because he was here. He was here during the riots. He was here during the collaborative. And now he's here as the 15th chief of the city of Cincinnati. Rob?
Deb, I don't think I've ever seen this much rank and file support for a police chief since I've been doing this, and it's been a long time.
I agree with you. He's a very humble man. He listens to people. He's a real, they call him, and pulling, the team player, but it's more than that. He reaches out to other people and he listens to them. He doesn't really have an ego, but he has a heart. And I think we're going to see that with his leadership, Rob.
Yeah, we're looking for good things. Deb, thanks very much. Chief Isaac and city leaders plan a series of community meetings starting January 5th with the top priority of working to reduce the city's gun violence.